Hey everyone, Amy Witry here, week 13 in the NFL, and there is a special guest star in my studio this week. What's up, gay brother husband Brian Davis?
Woo-woo!
Yeah. This is my gay brother husband who always secures the best seats at Hollywood North Big Wangs and also has a Diet Coke waiting for me every week, just like this last weekend.
And right now, Amy.
This is how we do it. Ron and I were together at Hollywood North Big Wangs, watching all the action, and the Bengals, who lost to the Saints 34-30 this weekend.
Who dat?
Yeah, no more of that who dat crazy talk. It's all about who dat, okay? Saints won 34-30, big win. I gotta say, some people kind of trying to talk a little madness about them because, we had 100 yards and penalties, and maybe we, didn't hold on to that lead. Here's the thing. When you walk away after a game like that with a big fat W, that means you're really, really good.
You know what I walked away from that game with, Amy? Is that the Saints have finally abandoned that field goal offense we were relying on for the whole first half of the season, along with the rest of the NFL.
That's true.
I hate field goals. To me, it's kind of like when you walk into the club and you're looking for that 6-point supermodel across the room. She's paying you no attention. End of the night, lights come up, you're going home with that 3-point fatty in the corner. That's fat girl points. What we had this week, Saints are getting ready to punt the ball over to the Bengals. Flag on the play. Saints get to move downfield right into field goal range. That's free fat girl points. That's like you get to take her home, you ride her, and she buys you dinner.
Oh my God. Obviously, Brian has a very different philosophy on field goals.
And girls, apparently.
Yeah, and I don't know, I'm sorry. Have you ever been with a girl? I don't know how he knows these things, but moving on. My second favorite team, the Minnesota Vikings, won. They beat the Bills 38-14. They actually won this weekend somehow, even though they had 4 interceptions.
Which means the Bills are an amazing team. It's time to get ready to move out of Buffalo. Start packing your bags. On the upside, winters are really nice here in Los Angeles.
Brian's right. Actually, they are quite lovely, and we'll welcome a team if one ever shows up. Speaking of 4 interceptions, what's up, Peyton Manning, as the Colts lost to the Cowboys this weekend 38-35.
Is this really the world we're going to be living in?
I know. Cowboys now obviously have this role of they're the spoiler. I have a friend who's a Cowboys fan, and he says, yeah, Amy, the Cowboys are the spoilers this year. And I was like, seriously? I mean, I don't know how much I can believe this guy on account of how he wears Skechers shape-up, so let's just paint that picture accurately. But a good thing we did get to see the Peyton Manning pout. Yeah, Peyton pouts when he loses. Yeah, kind of like he did Super Bowl 44. I love to watch that. It's my favorite thing.
You know what I gotta say for shape-ups? I mean, it is Joe Montana wears them too, so I mean, he might know something about football.
No, if a guy's wearing shape-ups, you can't pull that off.
If they are the spoilers,
no.
Is there a way we can get them in to play Atlanta before the end of the season?
God, seriously, can someone take Atlanta down? Because Tampa Bay couldn't do it this last weekend. In other news, big bad rapey Ben Roethlisberger got his nose broke, and he also got a nose job over the weekend because he broke his nose during the 13-10 win over the Baltimore Ravens. Big bad rapey Ben is kind of like a zombie. You knock him down, gets back up, a little bit uglier, a little bit scarier, keeps on going.
You know what, though? That's great for him, Amy, because zombies are real hot right now.
That's actually really true. Zombies and vampires, big business, big business. St. Louis beat Arizona this weekend 19-6.
And absolutely nobody cares.
That's actually true. No one cares. NFC West, you bore us. You're like a weird relative that keeps showing up to all the different holiday events. We have to talk to you, but to be honest, you're not very interesting. And I still don't understand how Arizona beat the Saints. I will never understand that. Maybe Brian knows. He was actually at that game.
You know, when you're losing to that dynamic Max Hall, Derek Anderson offense, you might have a few cocktails, and I was pretty drunk by halftime. I have no recollection of that game.
That makes me proud. I feel like I kind of mentored him a little bit. Well done. Looks like the Cincinnati Bengals are now 2-10. They are now the new Cleveland Browns.
Who are 5-7.
What's up? Congrats to our friend
Laura Wendell.
She's a big Browns fan. Browns beat up on Miami Dolphins this weekend 13-10. Sorry, Matt Dana. Watching that game, it turns out that there were 16 punts and 6 third-down conversions. That's some great football, fellas. Way to go. Maybe next time they can give the fans half off.
I'll go. I love a discount.
That's actually true. Brian's incredibly cheap, but he always pays his fair share at Big Wangs. Okay, Oakland Raiders beat San Diego Chargers 28-13 this weekend.
And the great news in that victory is no fans died during the game.
That is great news, because it's always great when people don't die during a football game. Speaking of death, what's up, New York Jets, who got their asses handed to them on Monday night by the New England Patriots 45-3. That's embarrassing. I think maybe everyone remembers how during the Saints bye week I had some downtime, so I had a boyfriend who was actually a Jets fan, so I pulled that phone out today and had to send him a text. Yeah, I'm that much of an asshole.
I wish I could contribute to this discussion, Amy, but I mercy rolled it around the third quarter and watched some reruns of Roseanne.
That's why he's my gay brother husband. To finish up, there are some unemployment news in the NFL this week. Josh McDaniels got fired, and Albert Haynesworth of the Washington Redskins has been suspended without pay for the final 4 games of the season. And there's some rumors going around that Albert Haynesworth potentially showed up to a meeting last week, and he was possibly hungover. He says he was not. He just had an upset stomach, or, bubble guts, whatever you want to call it. But he doesn't want people thinking bad things about him with that whole potentially hangover story. So here's the thing, Albert Haynesworth. People are thinking bad things about you on account of how you didn't work out in the off-season, on account of how you skipped the mandatory minicamp, on account of how you showed up at training camp and it took you 10 days to pass a conditioning test. That's why people are thinking badly of you. It has nothing to do with potentially being hungover at a meeting last week. Here's the thing, Albert Haynesworth, who is like a $100 million contract man. You claim to also be, or you could be, one of the best ever. Well, I'm pretty sure the best ever can probably work within a 4-3 defense. So get your shit together. But what do I know? I'm just a girl.
And I'm just a gay.
And we love some football. So thanks for coming in. We'll see you all next week. I'm Amy Witry.
I'm Brian Davis.